What's up, my babies? My babies. It's your girl Jen checking in. You already know what time it is. It's time to mess around with this makeup, this hair, because your girl is a licensed cosmetologist now. In case you don't know, in case it's your first time here, I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie. Auntie, sister, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. I'm sure enough for you in that space. And it's my birthday. Okay. It is my birthday week, season, month. If y'all know me, y'all know I celebrate my birthday from Thanksgiving to New Year's. Okay. So you can decide what day it is in between there, but just know it's coming up real, real soon. So you're going to see a lot of your girl. I'll be coming on here doing different looks, doing different reviews, just doing different stuff because you want to know why? Coming on here makes me happy. And so I'm gonna make myself happy over these next couple of weeks because if I don't do it no time else, I do it around this time of the year. So this is one of my favorite hair pieces, wigs, units, whatever you want to call it in 2025. I love this one. It's human. I colored it. As you can see, it is fall colors like the leaves on the trees. This is green. I don't know if that's showing up to y'all. But yeah, so I did this custom color. I did this custom color and I love it. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is the Brandy and Monica concert, the tour. So I think I'm gonna wear black to the concert, but I'm of course not gonna wear black all over. So I'm gonna accessorize in these kind of like fall colors or whatever that's gonna go with my wig. So first thing I gotta do is make sure the wig is up to par. So I'm doing my best, y'all. I don't be doing all that extra stuff. I'm not finna lay it down like that and all that. I'm really not. Like I'm finna make sure that I feel like it look good on my head tonight, and then I'm taking it off and put it back on in the morning. So luckily, this is a glueless unit. You know what I'm saying? So don't trip about the lace. I'm gonna lay it down in the morning with some of this, but I'm not finna got to be it and all that. So what I am gonna do though, I want to flatten out like the roots. I really just want to flatten it out altogether and then braid it, which I know is crazy, but trust me, it's a method to my man. I'm recording, so I know that's gonna be picked up. Cause what was that? I am about to lay this wig down. But in the meantime, I wanted to discuss a topic that had went on a couple of weeks ago or whatever. Now, it's old news, but I wanted to like really marinate on this topic. I wanted to like let everything come out that was gonna come out about it. I wanted everybody to like get their little opinions out or whatever about this topic. If you know, you know, or if you don't really be on the internet like that, maybe you don't know. There was a Chicago mother who was attacked by a group of middle school kids. Like, we talking 11 to 13, 11 to 14 at the most. And when I say attacked, I mean she was like really viciously attacked. Punched, kicked, stomped, thrown down, all all of the things. And she was already dealing with a physical situation. We're just gonna go to my girl Nique at night and a couple of other sources and look at a lot of the footage, a lot of this stuff, y'all. I'm just seeing from my for the first time with y'all. Um, I read about it. I've seen a lot of the talk, but I haven't actually done a deep dive into this yet because I wanted to do it with you guys, honestly. So here we go. We're gonna get into what I'm sharing my screen. I believe this is like the first video. It's like a full breakdown. Now this is 47 minutes, so we're probably not gonna listen to the whole thing, but we're just gonna get the meat and potatoes out of it and move on to the next. This is my girl Nique at night. Subscribe if you haven't already.
foot. What you want, Shamar? We're not the little kids in there, not the big kids.
My son is very friendly. Like he not the type that likes to fight. He's not a fighter. This is why I didn't want to go live, because y'all want to get up here and so, yeah, you mad because you got beat, because you and your son got beat up by the middle schooler. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece and take accountability. Happy. It's okay.
For everything that I did. And I was just being a...
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about this Chicago mother that is going...
Shamar, foot. What you want, Shamar? Shamar, look at...
Let me pause the video real quick and give you guys a quick disclaimer. Because of the graphic nature of this video, the content, and the subject matter, this might be a video that YouTube does not monetize. But if not, just make sure to like the video, share the video, get out. But I'm going to try to break down this story as best as possible. I'm going to show parts of the video, the parts where they are attacking her. Obviously, I'm going to blur it out. But if you want to see it in full, I posted the video on what is here.
Look at them ankles, boy. Shamar, look at that. Junior. This bad crackhead.
All right, so now I'm going to have to start blurring out parts because as you can see, the girl squares up with the mom and then she goes in to hit her.
We're not the little kids in there, not the big kids. The big kids not touching them. I'm saying the little kids. I should snatch that from my brother. Damn! Crack, damn!
Now, before y'all even get started, I know there's a bobblehead.
Like, literally for what, bro? And this is crazy because y'all, when I tell y'all this exact same thing happened to my mom. And I feel so bad for this lady. And watching this, I feel even worse for my mom now watching this. Because the same thing happened to me and my mom. And I don't even care about me. I can handle myself. I can handle myself then and I can handle myself now. But my mom is not about this life. She really not. And you can tell this lady really not. That's just terrible.
The mother was approached by these group of middle school kids and attacked along with her and her son. She immediately took to Facebook to express her sadness and how she felt like she failed her kids in a post to Facebook. I'm so drained and emotional. I had to watch my son get slammed to the ground while they were banging my son's head into the concrete. He was trying to get to me because I was getting jumped. He was terrified, and so was my daughter. And the little boy pulled my youngest baby hair. She was hollering and crying. Y'all, do y'all know I was so hurt I couldn't get to my kids? I feel like I failed my kids, but I also didn't want to put my hands on a minor. Child, you got to have a special case of restraint in that type of situation. But let's continue. My reflexes, mink, they butt back. I mean, hey, she
Demonic,
got to
bro.
be more careful. But kudos to her and her restraint. But child, somebody was gonna go. But anyways, kudos to her. She has good self restraint. And you never know what you're gonna do until you're in that situation, which I hope to never. My mama had to come get them. Yo, I'm so hurt. And for all of you people on this app claiming I was scary and bogus for not helping my
And what's
kids,
crazy,
how could I,
this
when
little
they had
chant
me on
that
the
he doing
ground
in the
stunning me up,
background,
then
I
they
bet you he
involved
got
my
that from one
daughter,
of
a
his older
12-year-old,
brothers,
or
older
my
cousins,
7-year-old
or something
daughter,
like that.
where no,
Like,
I'm not
what are you
okay. I am
saying, young
scary.
man?
Now, when
Like,
I
this
first saw this
woman,
video,
like,
I looked at the mom's stomach and
terrible.
I assumed that she was pregnant. I'm like, okay, well, she must not want to hit them or, try to protect her baby because I assumed pregnant. Well, it turns out that the mom is not pregnant and she is suffering from sickle cell disease. Now, that doesn't have anything to do with the story for real, but as I thought she was pregnant, there was so many other people that thought she was pregnant. So I decided to make that correction since I mistakenly put that on my Instagram. Women look pregnant. Sickle pregnant as well because there is something with the spleen that makes the abdomen kind of protrude. So when I first saw this, I genuinely in my head, I'm like, okay, well, she probably not hitting him because she's trying to protect her kids, but at the same time protect her unborn child. But she wasn't pregnant. So it seems her sickness also contributed to her.
Oh, but me, I might have to stay. Um, due to me who was already sick already. Yeah, I'm not pregnant. I don't.
See, guys.
The thing is, this ain't about none of that, though. This ain't about none of that.
So after she and her children got assaulted by these thugs in middle school, she then went to the hospital. Now, she went to the hospital to basically explain how everything happened. I'm going to play her giving her explanation as to how is this question the administration to no avail. And after all of this went on social media, how the whole community showed up for her the next day at the school to demand that something be done. There was even somebody on Instagram, Eastside Ivio, who took a screenshot of all of the children. Let me show you guys the screenshot of all of these thugs involved, and then I'm going to play what she said led up to it.
Starting with this little girl with this ugly flamingo coat on. Big big coat. Like wow.
And in addition to those kids that he screenshotted was this girl who set the whole thing off. Now, this girl was the one to hit the mom first, and then she hit her again, which made all of the other kids follow suit. But according to her, she's now saying that she was being a follower. I'm going to play a little bit of what she said, and then I'll play the rest of what she said after the mom explains how everything happened. So I'm going to play just a quick clip of her sob story, and then we're going to save the rest of what the little kid got to say after.
Okay, so this is an update, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece. and take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
Hey, my name is Kamira Grant, and
School. She then went to the hospital. Now she
I was wrong for
It's okay.
I was wrong for everything that I did, and I was just being a follower, following everybody who don't even got nothing that I got. And I apologize for everything because I wouldn't want to be in that situation. And I feel bad because
It's okay.
I gotta go through so much.
Nah, y'all. Leave it to somebody from Detroit. Y'all know Eastside Ivo from Detroit. Leave it leave it to one of ours to do what he doing. And that's not saying like I'm mad at him or nothing, because I'm not. I'm glad he did it. I'm just saying this story happened in Chicago. Leave it to one of our Detroiters to do what he doing. Cause we don't play that. We do not play that. I'm trying to see how I can wear these headphones and still do my hair.
I'm a different person than that.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video.
Bad,
Everybody's been sharing it. The public
little
outcry is
bad
definitely
self.
there, and we're all on the
I'm
same
gonna
accord
play.
that it was. We want. I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
Eighth.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team.
And you know that.
And I know I'm a better person than what I was yesterday. And I can make a difference.
You will make a difference, right?
I will make a difference.
Girl, bye and go check off that sweater and wash it. I don't care what these people, what lines they feeding you to say. Girl, go on somewhere. But anyways, I'm gonna play the rest of that after I play what the mom has to say and how it all went down when
Girl, bye. First of all, lady, stop saying it's okay. Because you know damn well that little girl is not crying for real. Let's just start there. That's about the only true thing she said. And that's only because she went viral. First of all, she's trying to pretend like she's crying when she's really laughing. This is a joke. Get her off the screen, please.
She went to the hospital right after this situation. So after the kids had put the pause on her, she ended up in the hospital. And then the actual sequence of events was like a day later after that. Then this
So you mean
woman
to
ended up
tell me
apologizing.
this
But
is the
we
type
have
of
to ask
behavior
where
that
she's
y'all
at
got from
right
y'all
now
top
because, baby,
students?
girl,
Come
what?
on now, it's
Let's listen to
ridiculous.
the mom.
No, so
You love
listen,
it.
I'm gonna tell you how, just like I told the school, I tell the school
Nique,
every year.
Nique, girl, bye. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Literally,
And
the
why you
very
still
first
got on the
incident
clothes from the
at that
scene of the
school
crime?
last year
People will
and
learn
decided
you to
to,
say,
put him
girl,
back at his, put him back, in the school. And I don't know why I did that, but yeah,
No,
he
like
basically
seriously.
transferred him back to the
I'm
school
glad she said it because
because they
I'm
wasn't even trying
able
to hear me out.
to
They wasn't trying to hear
second
me out in
everything
the
that
beginning. They wasn't trying to hear me out,
Nique and Night is
trying
saying.
to get
Girl, might as well just
pictures
go
of
ahead on with it. Like
Penny.
the mom, this weirdo
They
in the
wasn't trying to hear
background,
me out.
smiling and
Didn't
like
even
trying to.
let me
She's
let the others
obviously
don't
trying to
put
hold back a smile. This
uh
light skinned chick in the background.
put on
Like, what are you?
Facebook
Why are you
like
here? And why are you
look
trying
what
to
I
hold
go
back a
through every
smile? Just go
day.
on
Like
here and
I
laugh because
don't
you know this a joke.
post that on Facebook because people like to use that
This
against
little
you.
girl don't
So
give
like I
zero
said
F's
before,
about
like I
nothing.
don't even
She is glad she
I
getting
don't
some
even
more
care about the
attention, some
attention that
singled
I
out
am.
attention.
I don't trust
If
nobody.
anything, she glad she gonna do
Yeah.
something else so she can get back
I've
on the
been going to
internet.
the same
Go try to beat
school
somebody else up. Her little butt probably gonna be in
for
juvie talking about some. I got
2
all
years
A's.
now.
I'm the captain of the cheerleading
At
team.
first, it
Girl,
was just
bye.
like, okay,
What at a
Nique,
freaking
calling each other out of
school for
their name.
misfits?
But now we got words to the
You know
fact
what I'm
that
saying? The school you go to
the
that you
little
got
boy,
all that at, all of the kids must be messed up, and you
when they
just
go
the
outside,
least
he
of
always
the lesser of the
guns in
evils.
his backpack. Like,
Cause girl, you was out there on
where's
demon
this
time.
at? And the little boy is only, my son,
In
9,
eighth grade, you know
the little
better.
boy should be only
You
about
know better.
11, 12. Gotta be
Period.
about 11 or 12.
So miss
And
me
his
with that. I'm sorry, I was being a
teachers,
follower. No, you wasn't.
he
You was
gotta
the leader. You was the first one who did it.
be
So be
allowed
for
in
real.
his
You
grade.
forgot you was on tape,
I
little
don't know
mama.
what it is, what they want to do with my
Did your mama
son,
forget
but
y'all
he
was on
does.
tape and everybody seen everything you
Yes,
did and in what
definitely.
order?
Like he not
Like,
the
girl, bye.
that likes to fight. He's not a fighter. He's not a fighter.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he okay. He right here.
We don't
Um,
believe you.
they
I don't
just
believe you.
smacked him
you went
very
to the
hard,
hospital right after this video.
and I couldn't get it. I couldn't move my son at the moment because I had my daughter standing in front of me. So it was like, if I move my daughter or move any kind of way. I don't know what these kids trying to do. So so they get out of school. They get out of school at 2:45. Boom. Okay, cool. My kids asked me, could they go to, could we go and get, nachos? Can we go and get nachos and shit? So we went and got nachos. That's what we were going to get. Now, mind y'all, everybody just got out of school. Now, I was walking on my way to go get my kids to go pick them up from school. So I'm, but mind y'all though, that's rewinded back. Rewinded back to this morning when I went up to the school and told the school about the police report that I already had about everything. Let's rewind that back to the morning, the morning of the school when they start school. Let's rewind that back all the way back. Okay, this morning I was at the school. Okay, I stayed at that school for about 10:30, talking to because every time I come, all of a sudden, principals and people are in meetings. Y'all can't be in meetings every time I come. Every time I get there, y'all in some type of meeting. Okay, so I'm like, I'm not leaving until I talk to somebody. This is serious. This is serious this time. This is very serious this time because they were out last night trying to bully my son when we came back from the store. Mind y'all, the little boy that bullies my son, he don't get all rowdy
So
and this and that until all his
what I'm
friends
trying
is
to do is
around,
make this be
okay?
like a bread out
Until
on this
all his
wig.
friends is around, until his little brother, pump him up or whatever. That's the time they get rowdy. Okay, so I'm walking. Okay, I'm just gonna start from last night, y'all. It's just been so much, and I don't even do. I stay to myself and my kids. That's it. That's all. So I've been last night. I went and took my son to the store. Y'all mad at y'all mad at she at a middle school to whoop her son. A middle schooler whooped me and my son? No. No, my son did not get whooped. The only person that really got hit on was me because I was protecting my kids. And I wasn't finna put my hands. I don't hit kids. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not finna hit nobody kid, okay? At the end of the day. I'm not gonna hit nobody kid. That's a child, a minor. At the end of the day, I am grown. I am grown. I'm not gonna put my hands on somebody's child. Okay, and this is why I didn't want to this is why I didn't want to go live because y'all want to get up here so yeah, you mad because you got beat because you and your son got beat up by the middle schooler. Like what? No, this ain't even about that. It's all about bullying. And the only reason I'm in the hospital is because I have sickle cell anemia. Can't no little kids put me in no hospital. Check that for your info. If you really know me, you know I have sickle cell anemia. And I've been sick for about 5 weeks now. I've been saying this every day on my story if you watch my stories. Like, no, I ain't no hospital because of no little kids, bruh. If y'all seen the video, I was literally trying to protect my kids. I wasn't worried about nothing else but my son and my daughter. What are my kids? It's about 20 kids. Them that 5th grade all the way up until 8th grade. What is an 8th grader doing trying to swing on my son? What type of shit is that?
I'll cry.
Who is judging her? We trying to figure out why she the only one who could defend her kids and his grandma's aunties and cousins, etc. You right, Bam Bam. I am the only motherfucker to defend my kids because I was there at the time. I was there. I go pick up my kids. I go and pick up my kids from school. I do all of that myself. I don't need help. I don't need none of that. I need no help. I need none of that. Okay? You lay up. If you lay up and have up and you know what you getting yourself into when you have kids, you have to take care of those kids. I don't know about y'all, but I'm taking care of mine. Come in, whoever. It's not about them. Get in here, close the door, and close. This is my oldest, and this is the baby. What baby are y'all talking about? I don't have a baby in my belly. I don't.
See,
The thing is, this ain't about none of that, though. This ain't about none of that. Listen, the little kids, the little boys, I don't know if they're gay or want my son. I don't know what it is. But they've been bullying my son for 2 years now. Okay? I done talked to his parents. I done did everything. I done talked to the school. I done did everything. Now, today, this shit, well, last night, that's when it really would now. When me and my kids was coming back from the store, it always gotta be like that. We come back from the store, I'm taking my kids back, took my kids to the store because they said they wanted some chips and cheese. Cool. We finna go walk to the store, get some chips and cheese. Or whatever. And soon as we come back from the store, y'all, it's about the same kids that was out there in that video. If y'all seen the video, it was the same kids out there last night in that video. If y'all seen the video that's surfacing around,
I sprayed the strip ear, y'all.
of me and my kids,
It's afraid
those were
it's
the
not
same
working
kids
out.
from last night. Okay,
This is why I
and I don't
don't
know what the
do
fuck
like
they
radio
mother
on
do
here because
to let them be
my
outside
head
all day
eye
long at
coordination
night.
is
I don't know.
off, man.
I don't know. I don't know what the parents are doing. One time before,
My shit is so awkward.
that little 13-year-old girl that y'all seen in the video earlier, she smoked weed, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Feel like I'm
It
gripping
gotta
it
be
right.
something wrong with the mothers and the fathers, because how you do not allow it. Because she, well, like when we moved over there, I mean, I didn't know she was a little girl. I thought she was at least 18. And she asked me, could I get her a wood from the corner store? Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking she just don't feel like walking up there or something. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll bring one. And I brought it. So whole time it's a motherfucking 13-year-old. I'm like, what? And how I found out she was 13 was yesterday. Actually, when I was at the store and I see, and I was her mother asked me, could she get some of them? Could she get a few dollars? You know, a few dollars. She was okay. Okay, y'all. I'm not that type of mean person. I'm not like that. I don't do. I don't. I don't try to harm nobody.
I wish I would never did what I
You
did.
think probably talking about the baby. They fucked his ass.
People think
They ignorant as people are about certain things. And I thought person because
I'm somebody I'm not. I'm a different person than that.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there, and we're all on the same accord that it was. We want. I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team.
And you know that.
And I know I'm a better person than what I was yesterday. And I can make a difference.
And you will make a difference, right?
I will make a difference.
Okay. So whoever laughed and whatever that's about, I want y'all to know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video, are very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves. So we want to make sure that we check that and that we be present, and that those people that are not on the ground, those people that are scared of our young kids, that we get out here and we touch them, that we let them know that we hear, that we got something to say, that we care about them, that they have more resources than they know, and that we are available to them.
And know that it takes a village. It takes a village to raise all these kids. This is not just one person's fight. This all, and I want you to know, Kamira, this is not all on you. You taking your responsibility of the role that you played in this. And she know the role that she played in this. And I want y'all to know that this is not the kid that she is, nor will she let the internet turn her into a kid that y'all gonna try to say she is. So we are cooperating with investigation, or whatever needs to happen will happen. And I think we had a pretty honest conversation today, right?
Yeah.
And you understand, like, it's okay to be smart. You're smart. You get A's and B's. You the captain of the cheerleading team. You was home. You don't have to be bad just because you think it's cool. You don't have to do what other people do. Right? This don't define you. You are wrong. But this is not your end all be all. You can come back from this.
And you will come back from this.
And you will come back from this. And everybody, like, give these parents and these kids, let's give them, the kids, a little grace. Let's get to the bottom of this. This is the issue in our community. This is why the time a village, it takes a village. It's a lot for a parent. I'm not a parent, but it's a lot for a parent. Like, let's let these kids take accountability, but let's not dog these kids. These are kids.
And let's make sure that we explain it to these kids why it's wrong. A lot of these kids are each other influences, and it's so easy to say, oh, they being raised wrong. No, sometimes kids are being raised right. This child, she being raised right. She's being raised correctly. Peer pressure is something. We all experienced it. Peer pressure is something. We all experienced it. So we're not going to try to somehow take ourselves out of the equation.
Girl, I know y'all want to minimize her role in this. And have we all been young and been in situations where peer pressure existed? Yes. That magnitude of what she did is inexcusable at all. Like, it was inexcusable. She's the one who hit first, and then everybody else followed behind her. And she played a major role in it. Like, stop trying to minimize what she did. She was dead wrong. And I'm glad that y'all
I
are
just feel like that's all well
performatively
and good,
saying that
but
she was wrong, or minimize it by saying, oh, been, in peer pressure. She was beaten on a mama.
good for you,
That
little
is
girl.
not somebody that's raised right. You keep on saying, oh, she was raised right. A person who was raised right wouldn't listen to their friend. They didn't know whether that lady was pregnant or not. Look like she carrying, look like she with child. She's asking them like, hey, what's going on? She's not a threat to them. She's not trying to fight them or any of that. Like, I could see if the mother in this story who got beat on was trying to beat on kids, or like one of those stories where like the mama get on the
Girl,
bus
shut
try to check the
all
kids
y'all
and then the
hoes.
kids beat her up or something like that. Like, this wasn't even to say, oh, she's raised right, and to minimize it, and to, oh, she was the captain of the cheer team. I'm a thug. She was like a thug. She was operating as a thug operates. And stop trying to minimize it before you have a problem on hand. All of these tears and feeding her lines and telling her what to say, and like she don't even grasp the gravity, because she waiting on y'all to feed her what to say. She ain't sincere. She knows how to sincerely apologize if she was raised that she was raised right. She looking for y'all, looking up, like wiping her tears. I mean, wiping her face that ain't got no tears. Just keep wiping her face, waiting for y'all to feed her the lines. Like, save it. But let's continue.
And also, we can start an initiative. I think we're going to work with Kamara to start maybe a bullying campaign or something to raise more awareness, to let everybody know that this is serious. You know it's serious, and that this not okay. So yeah, and we'll definitely have some bullying, anti-bullying, even peer pressure. It's all the same. It's all one and the same. So
this is Chicago. It's a big city.
Yeah.
And we all we got.
But you also know you make your own decisions. Mm-hmm. When you get in trouble, because you're a kid, put your best foot. You still gotta do the best that you can. You still cannot put your hands on people, feet on people, or none of that. The only time you need to be putting your hands on somebody is if they touch you. Other than that, your hand's supposed to be on your side.
I mean,
I just want to say this. Some decisions we make is not of our parents and what they teach us, but what we want to experience on our own. So it don't matter sometimes how when they make a mistake, it's as small or big as the Bible, the Quran, or whatever y'all may read, whatever y'all may worship. One sin is not bigger than the next sin, and this is not carrying a part of the problem down on the problem, that I'm gonna become a solution to that problem. And I just urge everybody to do the same. So while you in your neighbor's hoods, if you in South Shore, you in Inglewood, you in Woodline, you in Jeffrey Manor, wherever you at, touch these babies. Let these babies know that you love them. Understand what's going on with them. See how you can make a difference, because you can save somebody's life. And she understands too that this very well could have been a totally different situation. Y'all know me. Y'all for sure know Alita, and y'all damn sure know Naima too, and know that we stepping 100%. So if that was us, it would have been a different situation, as well as her mother. So let's thank God that it wasn't that, because this is still our child. This is still our Black child. This is still our future. And I will hope that if anybody was to make a mistake, that they was able to come on live, a bunch of people that can and point back if it can't hold themselves accountable, that you will commend that. It's a job to do that. From a child, those that can't do that. So, Kamira, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
And we love you. And we gonna hold you in accountability with love and with honesty. And we expect that better. Absolutely.
It's not over. You know you owe that lady a debt. You gonna have to make it right with her. Outside of all of this, you got to make it right with that lady and her family. Because you took the first hit. Regardless of who you you still did it. Whatever you got to do to make this right, you need to try to do it. Okay?
So we're not gonna make this long. We anti-bully, beat the bully, and just
She's
know
trying not to laugh.
that's gonna be behind this, whether it comes girl mentorship, youth mentorship, it's gonna be an answer to the problem. Real solutions, not just problems.
All right, so as you see that, as quick as that video went up, is as quick as it came down, child. People was eating them up in the comments to to be in a Facebook post. The woman who went live with her said, y'all, she is not my child. We were given permission to go live, and baby girl wanted to so that she can hold herself accountable. She knows that the video is all over the internet, and she's not proud of it. That live wasn't about sympathy, believe it or not. However, sending me death threats, wishing bad on my family, and all that weird stuff y'all have going on is misdirected. I stand firm on you make your choices and not your consequences. I still wholeheartedly believe that all of those children should be held accountable. What we all witnessed was absolute chaos. Again, you cannot ridicule me for finding solutions for the children and checking in with them. The same way I said everyone needed to get up to that school is the same sentiments on these kids need real mentors and resources. You can't be mad at me for that. I'm just as concerned as y'all. So after she said that, people were still eating her up, honey. She then came back and said, one thing about it, I'm solution oriented. And I'm not afraid to get in the field the right way. I physically put my body and freedom on the line for Black people. So the comments, requests, and messages are seen, but don't phantom me. I actually care about the woman, her children, and all the kids. Resources have poured for the woman and her children as they should. However, although this is not my child, what are we to do about the kids? I mean, lock them up. Okay, period. They're thugs. She said, what are we to do about the kids? Are we to abandon our children or hold them accountable? I mean, I said lock them up. She says, are we to step in or fall back? Y'all won't make me feel as if I'm someone who I'm not, because I know who I am. And on top of that, it's very much respected. Half of y'all still behind the
Girl, shut
keyboard.
the fuck
Get
up.
out here and get to work so
Girl,
that
shut
ish
the
like
fuck
this
up.
don't
Because you should
happen
have been
again.
doing that
But
starting
months
with your
ago,
own family
meanwhile, y'all
already.
still talking
Like,
about blocks and BS. Please miss me or
please, this
reschooling you
sound
guys to
like this is
collaborate for
so.
a better future.
Yeah.
Y'all, we got.
So let's just
So
see
that's what
that.
she said. And the video that she posted with the little girl came later in the evening. So basically, the sequence of events was yesterday, like one day they beat up the lady. She went to the hospital later that night. The very next day they went up to the school. There was all kind of news media there. She spoke out, her baby daddy spoke out. I was going to include all of that in this video, but child, I've been working on this video for a very long time, way too long, way longer than it should have taken me. And I don't feel like inputting all that. So just know that in between this little girl speaking out, the whole community went to the school. There was reports that the police were trying to detain the kids and investigate and find out what was going on and, you know, hold them accountable. And there was senators, community leaders, all this stuff that was out there kind of trying to get to the bottom of it and hold these kids accountable. And so after all of that came the video later in the evening with this woman and the little girl, et cetera, et cetera. Anyways, I got a headache. I don't know where this headache came from, but child, I cannot. Let me know what you guys think about this whole entire situation. I definitely think that it's so sad that the mother who was attacked by these children was attacked in that manner, and how she felt like she couldn't protect her kids. Now, when I was
So, first of all, let's unpack that right quick. Who are you? Are you a content creator? You was trying to get your viewership up or what? Because, like, how and where's her mama? The little girl mama, like, was because she, I don't know. I kind of feel like she looked like that lady, but maybe that wasn't her baby for real. Okay, so where's her mama at? And she letting you take the heat. The mama knew you was gonna take heat for letting her come on your page and say anything. So, girl, bye. Don't come on here now try to double back and say that ain't your baby. That's your baby because you put her on your page trying to cop, please. And I'm not afraid to get in the field. The Right. And you on there talking like you about to do something physical to somebody. People know how to read between the lines. On the violence for black people. So the
can help him with like some self-defense classes and stuff like that. I think that martial arts and all of those self-defense type things for children is definitely necessary. I think that it would help because not only does it help with you defending yourself, but it helps like with
that's all the
confidence. It helps
resources they
with
need.
all kind of things. So if he's not a fighter, which he doesn't have to be, just, you know, give him the tools to defend himself. Because these
Rehabilitation.
kids, she says that it's been going on for 2 years. The reason why it's going on for so long is because number one, those kids are degenerates. But number two, because he is not defending himself. All it takes is him to knock, well, he don't even have to knock one of them out, but just stand up for himself, and they'll find somebody else. And not saying like that they need to find somebody else, but you know, y'all get what I'm saying. He got to defend he got to defend himself. Okay, period. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. Now, I did a video breaking down the entire situation that happened in Chicago, where a mother who is battling sickle cell disease was attacked along with her 2 young children by other children. Now, I knew that my video was possibly going to get flagged, and like clockwork, YouTube flagged it, even though I tried to blur out the actual attacks and all of that, which is crazy. So when YouTube does that, it kind of like tries to hide my video. So make sure y'all go to that video, share the video. If it lets you hype the video, hype the video. And if y'all want to support your girl, y'all know how to do that. But let's continue. Since the attack has happened, majority of the moms have been found on social media and dragged for filth. The aunt of one of the little thugs in training decided to troll the mother who was attacked. Let me play her video and then I'll be back because little miss whoever is looking for attention, and I'm like, girl, y'all want attention so
Girl,
bad. And
girl, you got a
one of these
headache
little
because
thugs in
this
training
story gave
actually
you a
helped
headache.
you because look at you.
Protect her. When I was looking at the video,
Yeah, that's Miss Ugly Jacket. That's my niece. What are you talking about? Sad. No, you sad. You sad. I want to go outside now. I'm ready to go outside. The only thing, I'm going outside. I'm going outside, bro. Samaya, what's funny? Girl came out of like pink and brown. Don't worry about what she came on. Came out the house with. Niggas got crunched out there. You worried about the wrong shit. Your mama. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. Like, y'all found me all the way on TikTok. Try your music. You want the dish. You want the dish. You want the dish. You want the dish. Where's my little flamingo? She's not too far. Go outside. I'm ready for outside.
all of those
Go
self-defense
after me. Y'all
type
don't even know.
things
Y'all
for
don't even
children.
there. Shut up. I don't think nothing cute.
Yo, niggas finna be looking for that flamingo.
Don't worry about her flamingo ass.
Yo, what?
Y'all should have, all these people that's, y'all should have went up there with her.
Hey, so do something. Do something, ho. Do something.
Defend yourself.
Do something. I don't know what happened, but it looked like you with the wrong person. I ain't with nobody. I ain't even. What did I do? Ask me what did I do?
Y'all knew them little.
Why y'all started bothering me? What the did I do?
Y'all
Can't tell me nothing I did.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all knew her kids was getting bullied. Y'all should have went up
She
there.
kept her. If her son was getting bullied for 2 years, why the would you keep him in that school for 2 years?
Why y'all ain't
You failed him too. You failed him. You failed him. Just like you fell on that motherfucking ground. You failed.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop-de-doo. Sometimes you just have to get up and start over. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it don't hurt to go to another school.
Okay, so that
Hey,
was the
what's up?
best.
It's your girl Nique.
You let that be your mama. Stop lying.
Here's some more info.
On the entire situation that happened in Chicago.
No, she did not, y'all. Come on now. Trash.
I'll be.
Oh, what did you see me do? What did you see me do? I hope so. Screen recording it. You got screen recording. I ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm gonna get you all crazy. Right. No.
Hit me your floor.
Right. Okay, so a lot of ugly
Camera. Yeah. Tell Dula back. Tell Dula back. Why they keep bothering you? Like, what the fuck? That's not a dude, that's a female. Somebody got it. So. You're not gonna do shit. You don't need nothing, nigga. I got an uncle for you. What the f? I got a nigga for every last one of y'all. In a switch. Wrong, babe. Try again. When did I ever say that I was from Chicago? Because I stay in Chicago. I never said I was from Chicago.
What you say, y'all?
Y'all say anything, like I said. Make that right there. Who is y'all? Like y'all on the outside looking in. Don't even know what
We
y'all talking
claim
about.
to be the family
You
member.
see me in the video. I don't know how y'all found me on TikTok. It started right there. And I didn't even say nothing on TikTok. Don't you think you know my low? Oh. I started laughing when y'all started bothering me. Shut up. I can laugh. Whoopie do. We do live behind the school. Y'all should have came behind here. Y'all protesting in front of it. Come behind it. Oh. Tell that dice to line it up. Yo. Y'all don't want to play with her. No funny. We going to get you. Stop running from that boo. Whoopie do. Shut up. Yeah, who the ever said that I was from Chicago? I don't know why y'all keep saying it. I'm not from Chicago. That was my motherfucking niece and both of my nephews.
Wow, and see, this is the trash.
Why would I stay at a school? Like, what are you talking about? They gonna find you in Florida next.
I mean, honestly, they're not wrong. Like I said, I have changed my daughter's schools twice in middle school.
All right, so
because I don't have time for stuff like
now,
that.
I have been digging up all
And
of the
it
different
reminded me
receipts
too
from all of
much
the
of
different
when
parents,
I was
things that they have
attacked
been
by
saying. I'm gonna
hoodlums
do a whole
in middle
breakdown of
school.
the
And
different
I
things
just
different
was
parents
not,
were
because I
saying.
knew
But
I
I just
wasn't
wanted to
finna
get that
handle
out
it
to you
as
guys
well as my
because
mom
no
did. I was
wonder
going to
these
jail.
little thugs in training
I was
act the
probably
way
going to
they
get
do
triggered,
because they have older
PTSD.
adult
Think I'm back
thugs
then. Listen,
that are leading them.
no,
It's the blind leading the
I
blind.
couldn't do it.
Majority
When I
of the
seen some
parents who
kids
I
was
was able to
degenerate
uncover look a hot
criminals like
mess.
this at
They
Dixon,
look like they
and
kids
I said
was
what I
doing what they
said.
kids
If
just
your
did.
kid go there,
And
then get them
the
in control because
responses
they is out
from
of
the
control when they
moms
go to
is,
school.
I guess it's expected
I took my
for
daughter out of
people
there
who look the way they look,
because
and I would
we
expect their
wasn't gonna
kids to act the
survive.
way they act. It's just a
I was
mess.
gonna
I'm
mess
gonna have
around and be
another
in jail,
video talking about all of this, but I just wanted to get this to
and I
y'all
know that.
ASAP.
So
Now, since the mother
What
was
did you think you
attacked
do?
in
What
Chicago,
did you think?
people have been working overtime to
and
identify
this is
each
how
and
the
every
people who
one
attacked
of the
us, this is how
parents
their family
of the
members
little
acted.
thugs in training. And after each of them got drugged for filth, people wanted to catch them outside. Every single parent deactivated their social media, but not before we were able to pull the receipts. In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the stuff that the parents of these little degenerates are saying as a response to their little delinquents jumping that mother, and anything else that I was able to dig up while I was comment watching. Now, the first mother that we're going to talk about is a woman by the name of Tisha Stevenson. Now, Tisha Stevenson was identified to be the mother of one of the boys that was involved in attacking the mom and her children. Now, I don't know how they got Tisha's low, but the community pulled up on where it was alleged that she was staying. Tisha is a single mom of 5, and allegedly she was squatting in some building. Well, people went to the building to try to see about her, and people were looking to get revenge for this mom. In the video, nobody actually put the pause on her or anything, and we don't see Tisha in the video, but I want to show you guys the people trying to find her. Now, I don't know if they wrote this while they were standing outside on the way to her location, or what, but I read these like y'all better be careful because I mean y'all can still go to jail too now. I'm gonna play the video in a second, but this is some of the posts that people was writing to let her know that they on the way and they about to come and get her.
And you saying
Somebody
something?
said up early, finna go beat the F
That's what
out of
I found.
Tisha
You
and her
see?
kids. 100. Filled now, Tisha. Another post would say Tisha Stevenson, all caps, filled now, B. Tisha, I'm putting you and yours all in a jar. Can't believe your kids felt it was okay to jump a woman with sickle cell. You low life B, you had one job to raise your effing kids, and B, you failed. I'm on that tail. So, like I said, these people was outside trying to catch Tisha at the door. Now, luckily, they gave Tisha a warning because, baby, again, you don't see Tisha in this video. She was up out of there. But let me play it anyways. Child, if you listen closely, you can hear somebody yelling, telling Tisha to come outside.
Yes, they said that the mama been kicked out. The mama been squatting in the buildings. Not the mama that got jumped on, but the parents of the little boy. They say the boys and the other girl. They say the mama 30 years old with 5 kids, and this been happening. They like the summer been peaceful. The whole summer was peaceful until they brought their ass back over here. And the mamas and grandma been squatting. They said they burnt the grandma house on fire. The grandma used to stay in one of these. So they said the
She
grandma,
said they look like
they
their
was
kids
smoking
would
in the
do
house
exactly what
and
their
burnt the
kids just
grandma
did.
house out. So they put the grandma, trying to put the grandma out. And then they been put the mama out. So the mama been over here in these apartments squatting. So it's a sad situation, but get your kids. She 30. They say she 30 with 5 kids. Like it's too many resources out here for you to be, allowing your kids to live the way you live. They say the house nasty and everything. One of the ladies also said that she opened her house up to the kids over here if they need like ranch hot sauce, they hungry, whatever. Her husband mentor the kids, but she stopped letting them come because one of the daughters is disrespectful and she's 12 years old, and the mama just be out here drunk, all type of stuff. So they really, it's a sad situation because they've been squatting. 30 with 5 kids, it's resources out here. You need to just, shit. Mamas just don't care. Mama 30 years old with 5 kids, and they said the mama be outside drunk, high, popping pills. They even said that the mama, one of the little boys robbed the library lady. So how the video originally got out is because the girl that I was just walking with, she live over here and her kids go to this school. She said the little kids came to her house and told her husband, like, look at this video. And they had the lady phone and they was trying to do something with, try to sell the lady phone, talking about something. I need me a car. He was like, I'm gonna post a video and make y'all dumb ass go viral. So that's how the video got viral, because they thought they was being funny.
All right, so as you can see, they was on their tails. But according to social media, I was like, which kid does this mom belong to? And this social media person said that this was the little boy who was behind the camera, the one that was zooming in, recording the whole thing, calling the mom a crackhead and all of that. This is supposed to be that little boy. Now, people, once they found out he was the one talking about the mama zooming in on her and all that, there was tons and tons of posts roasting him. There was people who wanted to get their kids to catch him outside. There was a whole lot of. Now, I'm not going to pull up all those tweets because it is a mess, but Miss Tisha decided to respond to the situation, and this is what she had to say. Just know I apologize for my son's action, and I know he was wrong, and I put belt to ass because I don't play with my kids. Everybody has made mistakes as a kid, and I'm not the perfect parent, but I'm trying. Parent that shows up every day. I can't control what I can't see. Once again, I apologize. Now, that is what she said before deleting her social media. And I guess right before she decided to exit, she made her cover photo Blueface and Krishan. And I'm like, what is you trying to insinuate with that? That should tell you everything you need to know. But, anyways, let's move on. All right, so the next parent that we're going to be talking about, I've mentioned her in my previous video, but this is the parent of the little girl who decided to haul off and punch the woman first, and then all of her friends followed. Now, in the video where she's doing a weak apology that was kind of scripted by whoever told her to say whatever she says, she insinuates that she was being a follower. Now, before she did this week A apology, her mom set the internet on fire with everything that she had to say. So I'm guessing they tried to do some damage control with this apology of the little girl, but we're going to get to that in a second. So the mom's name is Yaz St. Patrick, and like all the other mothers, she was talking her ish, popping it, and then she deleted her social media as well. But we were able to pull all of the receipts before that happened. Now, let's get into it. So, she made this long, lengthy post where she was not remorseful of the situation at all, and social media was not having it. She took to social media and she said, let me say this. First, my daughter is a grade A kid. She's the A and B student, captain of the cheerleading team, ahead of her class, and some mo-ish. All good things from every teacher. If you know, you know. We don't owe nobody an apology but that lady and her kids. So all y'all grown MFers looking for a viral moment, please shut the F up, because kids gonna be kids, and it's kids out here that did way worse ish, let alone y'all A when y'all was 12 and 13 years old. Y'all A used to be out here beating up crackheads and all. And I'm like, This must be a Chicago thing because who just go outside at 12 years old and start beating up crackheads? I mean, the only person that would have
Well, you know what? Let's
this
unpack
behavior
that
is people that's around crackheads or grew up with
because
crackheads. But
this
to think that
is
other 12 and
where
13
we
year olds
get
go
to a
outside and
point
it's
where
normal
she
behavior to
not
go
lying,
beat
right? Because, like I said on my status on Facebook,
up crackheads is
I
crazy. And that
said
lets me
that,
know the
you know,
mentality
all of
that
the
these
people that
little
was coming
thugs
for them
be
kids,
training.
you
Look how
know,
young
saying
they
the kids
are.
need their
Like,
butt beat.
what?
If you was
At
one of the
12 years
kids that
old?
was doing
I
the type
mean,
of
I
stuff
need
that
to
they
know
was
from some of
doing,
y'all. At 12 and 13 years
for
old, y'all going outside
example,
beating up crackheads? Like,
the
what?
20 or 30
I don't know.
kids
I'm
that
from
followed
California,
me and
so
my
we
mom
kind of,
home
before Nicki Minaj started her
from
bum bum thing,
my
like we
middle
kept our distance from
school
crackheads unless they were a part of our
and
family. Now,
assaulted
crackheads in
me
our
and
family
my
is crackheads in
mom,
our family. We love them dearly,
then you
and
can't
it's not the
say
same. But any
nothing
strange
about
crackheads,
these
we
kids
will get
because you
caught up
were
in
those
on.
kids.
What?
And when she just said
Anyway,
something
let
about
me
beating up a
continue
crackhead,
reading what she
I can't even
said.
lie. I
She
did that.
said,
I was
it's
definitely,
kids out here that
it
think
really
way
wasn't
worse
even peer
fish,
pressure. Like,
let
literally,
alone
the
y'all
boy
a when
offered to
y'all
buy
are
us
12 and
weed if we
13
did it.
years old.
Now, I don't
Y'all
know
kids
if the
used to be
crackhead
out
owed him
here
some
beating up
money
crackheads and all.
and
Y'all don't know
he
enough
didn't want to
at
beat up a
all. She
lady
was peer
or what.
pressured. If
But
you
when
know
I
my
tell you,
family, you know we
we
find
all
anything
went
to
and
beat them
hit
we
the
gonna stand
crackhead lady.
behind them 100%,
You know what I'm
no matter
saying? It
what.
was
But this
about
is
three of
definitely a
us.
lesson learned. She was held accountable for her
And,
actions.
you know,
Y'all
of
talk
course,
about it
after I
takes a
did it, I
village.
felt bad because I'm
She
not that
got
type of
captured.
person.
The
Of
F
course, I
and
was high at
everybody
the
standing
time.
10
So
toes
it was
behind
like
her.
I had to
I
get
will
on high
not
and
go by
remember
making
what
y'all
I did
MFers feel no type
before
of
I
way.
actually
Once again, we
felt
do
bad
not
about it.
owe y'all no
But
apology.
then
F y'all. MFers know what's going
the
on in
next
real life.
day,
And no, my
the
kids and I
crackhead,
is like that
the
at
crackhead might
all.
have been a crackhead, but
Feel
the
how
crackhead
y'all
had somebody
feel.
that cared
F
about her. The
y'all.
crackhead had a
So
daughter.
then she posted a
And the
post a good
crackhead
back.
daughter
She
ended up
said,
catching me and
MFers
kicking my
want to
butt.
act
And I
like
can't
this
be
the most
mad at
shocking
her at
thing they
all
seen
because I
in
would have did the
life.
same thing.
Like, be
Because,
wise.
bitch,
I
I
don't
don't care
care
if my
whose
mama a
side you
crackhead or
on
not.
here.
You're not just
I'm
about to
standing
be out
10
here
toes behind mine. Y'all don't know what
fighting
life
her
look
for
like.
no
It's
reason.
the
Like,
F
don't nobody care
up.
about her. You know
And
what I'm
I'm
saying?
like, girl,
So
you over here talking about people
I
beating up
totally
crackheads at 12 and
understood where
13,
old
and
girl
then
was
you
coming
saying that
from.
we acting like this ain't the most shocking
And
thing
I
we
was
ever
wrong as
seen.
fuck.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? And I
I
can
don't
say that
see,
as an
like,
adult,
when I was
especially.
10,
And I
12,
could say that as a
11,
grown
13,
up. I mean, as
I
a
didn't grow up
teenager
seeing
when the shit
crackheads
happened.
get beat up and stuff
I knew
like
I
that.
was wrong.
And the lady
You know what I'm
wasn't a
saying?
crackhead. She was a
And
person who
God,
was minding her
he deals
business,
with me, you
battling
know what
a
I'm
sickle cell
saying,
disease,
swiftly
picking up
because
her
he loves me. He
children that
chastises
looked
me.
well cared,
So,
well
you know,
put
it didn't
together,
take him
and
long
your
to,
kids that were
you know,
looking like the kids
confirm what
behind you
I already
were doing
knew,
the most.
which
I
was that I was
mean,
wrong as
is
hell
you
and I
cool?
needed
Are you
to,
cool?
you
No
know
wonder
that
she
for a fact. It didn't need to be no question whether or not I was wrong. I needed to pay for doing that. Because first of all, it was wrong and it's not the type of person that I want to be. So therefore, I needed to not get away with it as
on
a
her
young
page
person.
because,
You know what I'm
baby,
saying? So
they was coming
I
for
think
you
it's a
and
good
your
thing that these
ignorant
kids
tail
was
and
put on
all.
tape. They
Now,
not able
then
to
this
get
is
away
the
with this.
mama who
They are being held
retracted that
accountable.
fake bogus apology where she tried to say,
This
oh,
must
I
be
was
a
being a
Chicago
follower,
thing
but she was the
because
first to square up and punch. Yeah, this is that mama. Okay, so you see where she gets it from because the only
It's
person
not
that she was
just
being a
Chicago.
follower
It's
of
Detroit too.
is her ignorant
And I was
ass.
about 13,
So after people start
14
lighting
when it
her
happened.
up left, right, left, right, left,
behavior
right,
is
she
that's
posted up
around crack.
some more posts and she said, not gonna
I
keep
know.
arguing with
Well,
these
it's
stupid
crackheads
age
around
dumb
any
people.
urban
Look,
neighborhood.
but what they seen on
It's
the video,
crackheads
it's for
around
the
any
wrong way.
urban neighborhood. They don't
Everybody
have to be in
beating
your
y'all
household or in
go
your
to
family, like
bed.
right around. So be
So
for
in the
real.
midst of all of this, her
Activity
making
is
that
crazy,
ignorant
but that
post and
lets you know.
everything, people start combing through her social media. Now in October, she had a post where she was insinuating that she get a slow check. So somebody made a post that she reposted and said, F that EBT, They bet not stop sending my slow check. I know that. And to that, she replied on top of the repost, I swear to God, with the crying tears. So basically, she was kind of co-signing and saying that she get a slow check. So after that, people was like, girl, this post didn't age well. And they was insinuating, like, no wonder you had all those grammatical errors and you just was like misspelling words and all that to come out cheerleader and all the stuff that you was saying. And they start calling her slow. She said, no, B, you clearly the slow one, 304. Can you read or nah? Just use your eyes, 304. Read what a MFer say, stupid. Then I don't know if somebody was trying to clock her name or whatever, but she replied and said, it's Jasmine B, and I'll be there at 7:45. Pooh, that's what time school start. Okay, she was telling people that she was gonna be up at the school the next day and didn't show up. Show did not, because the people was waiting for her, honey, and she wasn't there. She didn't show up. And I don't know why ASL is the abbreviation for as HE double hockey sticks, but she said, you big as HE double hockey sticks. You need 100 people. I'm confused. Girl, and she was going on and on and on and on and on. The girls didn't catch every single thing that she said, but she ran her tail up off the internet. But what they did do is they, like I said, they found who her mama was, her grandfather was. They pulled up a picture where she appeared to be in a
Listen, when I
uniform.
tell you
So
that's
people
literally
started
what
to
I've been saying about this
speculate
whole
on where she
situation.
worked.
It's
And
crack
this
babies,
is what
bro.
one social media
Crackhead
user had
babies,
to
you
say.
know, drunk,
Now, I wouldn't
alcohol
advise
babies,
this
motherfuckers
because
not paying attention
it
to their
could turn
kids.
into harassment. And I didn't tell them to do this, and I don't condone it. But they are on a campaign to get her fired. This person went to the internet and they said, this will be the very first time calling someone job to get them fired. But yeah, St. Patrick's, you can delete your Facebook all you want. The internet will find you. And when they do, I swear to God on my dead brother grave, I'm going to call your
It's
job
herself.
55 times a day.
Oh,
I
shit.
promise to get you fired. As God is my witness, I can't wait for the internet to hunt you down. I can't wait. I'm going to harass the F out of her job. Now, again, I'm not advising anybody to do that. I feel like karma will spin the block on its own. I wouldn't invest this much energy into something that's not getting me paid. But I
She said,
understand why
everybody
people are
be
stressed.
tired go to
I'm just
bed.
not wasting that energy. But anyway, so after this, like I said, there were several people digging up her whole family tree. They were digging up everything they can find on her. They were looking for blood. And they decided to do this phony PR, I guess, damage control apology. Now, again, I showed this in my previous video, but let's watch it again before we get to the other parents and what they said on social media. Oh, wait. Before I show it, have y'all liked the video yet? And I don't know if I have hype points or if they let you hype this or not, but hype the video if it allows you to. If you guys are rocking with my commentary, you like the extensive digging, because it took me some digging to find all of these receipts and put everything and string it together, because after all the parents deleted their social media. So I had to go comment creeping and pulling receipts for days. Okay, not days literally, but I've been working on this all day. So if you appreciate my work, make sure to hit the like button. If you rock with my commentary, which is an acquired taste over here, I know. If you cool with it, hit the subscribe button. And hit the Cash App if you feeling generous. You know, we like a little tip jar donation type of deal. But let's get to this apology. And what's ironic about this apology is back in February, Miss Yaz, the bully's mom, was trying to
Talk about
advocate for
confused.
bullies.
Okay, what
So she
went
posted up
on?
a
What's
post,
going
and
on,
I guess
y'all?
it was about another little girl that was bullying other kids.
How long we been
And
doing
she
this?
posted up the post where it described this girl bullying kids or whatever. And in her caption to that, she said, "Get y'all kids. Y'all gonna be screaming they wasn't even like that when somebody do something to they little ASS." Now, fast forward to current. Now let's look at this little apology that she stringed together for her delinquent.
Okay, so this is an update, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming.
Think that she's still.
Live so she can say her piece. We out.
It's just so funny how this post where she was talking about, oh, y'all gonna be saying y'all kids wasn't even like that, was just in February. And she turned out to do the same thing. My child was captain of the cheerleading squad and got A's and B's. Girl, your child is a thug in training. She put up the dukes like she fight every day, all day. And you need to do better. Okay, if you knew better, you would do better. Now, I'm all for sticking beside your kids, but when they wrong, they wrong. Period. So all of that popping it that you was doing was not necessary. Now, if somebody come in your face because of what your kid do, then girl, do what you got to do. But honey, it's not giving proper guidance. It's not giving that she's raised right. Kids that are raised right are not peer pressured into putting their hands on adults. Like kids that are raised right are so scared of the authority that adults have, and they have respect for adults on a different level. They wouldn't even do nothing like that. So you're not raising her right. The way that you talk in all of your posts show that you is ignorant. You're not ignorant, you ignorant. And you exhibit I guess you grew up watching crackheads get beat up by 12-year-olds. So maybe that's why. Because you said like it's normal for 12 and 13-year-olds to be crackheads, which is crazy. But anyways, let's move on to the next adult. All right, so the next folks that we're going to be talking about is Miss Amora and Miss Nique. And just like all the other people, they were popping it online and then their pages got deleted. I don't know if everybody sent a mass email chain and said, hey, delete, 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 delete. But after they were popping it, they were deleting everything. So Miss Nique and Miss Amora is the mother and sister to one of the kids that were involved in putting hands and attacking that mom and her two kids. I was trying to comb through page after page, comment after comment to see which particular child belonged to them, but I can only imagine they both look and make my skin itch. So whatever offspring look like they make your skin itch, I'm sure that's who like that probably they belong to. So anyways, so in one of the threads where there was the video of the mom being attached, somebody who recognized one of the little girls tagged Amara. They tagged Amara in the post and they said, ain't this your sister? To which people started to drag her. After people started to drag Amora, she started popping it online.
Hey, I know y'all see that video. And if any want to be funny, f your mama, f your ugly ass baby, f your pissy ass grandma. Your rolling ass people. What kind of shit they wore when they got married? Ugly ass clothes. Your people. All y'all. On crap, I hate all y'all. Bottom line.
I mean, was that a threat? Her saying like she don't know what kind of clothes they wore when they got buried? But then she said that the clothes were ugly. So was that like supposed to be a roast? I don't know. Like stuff is different in Chicago, so
Okay, so
it's all a
I'm
little
really
different here.
glad that that
But
stopped
anyways,
because
back
we've obviously
to
looked at
the
that
text.
video
Amar
already.
is the sister
We're
and
not
who is
about
the mama?
to
So people started to confuse, okay,
whatever.
who the mama? Is she
No,
the
we
mama? Is she
don't
the sister?
care to
Like, what's
listen
the
to
deal?
Lil Mama piece
And
again.
Nicole, the mother, she had
So
to clarify that she is the mama and she don't play about her kids and all of that. So in a post, she said, first off, that's not a Mora Bambino kid. That's her sister, 100. I'm her mom and I don't play with mines, real spill. But don't speak on what you don't know. My kid was being a follower. I don't play. I beats my kids ass. S. So, along with the other mama of the cheerleading A and B student, she's saying that her kid was being a follower. And I'm like, they all seem like thugs in a particular gang to me. Like they all roll together and do what the Romans do. But they must have called each other on a group chat, like, yeah, girl, say your kid a follower. I'm gonna say mine a follower too, you know, and all that. I guess that's to avoid accountability or what? I'm not sure. So these are some of the parents and what I was able to uncover under social media. The last family member to speak out is the auntie of the little girl who had the army jacket with the pink trim around it. Now, I'm not going to attach it to this video because this video is already starting to be too long. If you guys want to see what she said, she's despicable just like all of the rest of the people. She's ignorant just like all of them too. If you want to see what she had to say, go and visit my video where I dedicated a video to just specifically what she said. But anyways, all those people make my skin itch. There was a lot of people who wanted the parents held accountable, and I tried to research if the parents could be charged with a crime for this. I came up with an article from 2023 where it was like a law website, and they were saying that there was a lawmaker that was trying to make it a crime for kids of they were like basically
she
trying
is
to help
crazy,
the
bro.
parents
Like
of
I
these
feel her, but she is
thugs in
crazy.
training to be held accountable. Now, it doesn't specifically list like children who like try to like beat up adults, but it lists how, well, let me just read it. In Chicago, a lawmaker wants parents of out of control children to be fined up to 5,000 and take mandatory family counseling in Chicago. Alderman Raymond Lopez introduced an ordinance during Monday's city's council meeting that will require parents and legal guardians to pay for their children's crimes. The ordinance would make it illegal for a parent to willfully and or knowingly allow a minor in their charge to engage in a host of offenses wreaking havoc on the quality of life in Chicago neighborhoods. Those offenses range from panhandling, underage and public drinking, cannabis use, violating curfew, and climbing on cars to street takeovers and drag racing. It would also ban juveniles from being loaned or supplied paintball, pew pews. Additionally, it would be prohibited for minors to beg, solicit, or use social media for illegal activity. Parents would be required to undergo licensed family counseling and pay a fine of 1,000 to 5,000, depending on the severity. of the crime. And it says the ordinance states that parents shall be held as responsible and accountable for the activity of said minor as if they committed the act themselves.
Man,
The goal
I'm
isn't
not
just to
finna play with
find
them.
parents, he stated.
These
It's
people,
to
and this
change
is
behavior
this
and
is
help
why they
parents
should all
so
be
they can raise
glad
better
that the internet
children.
wasn't out back when I was a
Common
kid,
sense
because
requires
this
us
the
to stop
same junk
standing
they
up
would have
and
been
pushing
doing.
back on the criminality in
Because
our
it's the
neighborhoods
same.
and start
It's just
holding
like
people
no
and parents
accountability.
accountable,
You know what I'm
because
saying? Because
oftentimes
no,
these
so
are
all of them was
12
being
to
a
14 year
follower.
olds who are
Well, who
engaging
was
in this
leading?
behavior, such as the
Somebody was
armed
leading.
carjacking that is so rampant in the city of
The
Chicago.
devil, yeah,
And
that's
basically they were
obvious.
trying to
But
get
like,
this
who
into
was
law. I
leading?
don't know if
Come
it
on now.
passed, but
Yeah.
y'all do the
So
research.
a
I'm
lot
tired,
of
okay? If you like this video, y'all know y'all can always tip the cookie jar. Now, if y'all get good service at a restaurant, you tip. If you enjoyed all of the work that I put into this video, y'all know y'all can tip. Let me know what you think down below. I think that the kids need to do better. I think the parents need to do better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the school, most importantly, needs to do better. If there is instances of bullying and they're being reported that they're like wreaking havoc on people, the school needs to start expelling these kids. They need to start giving them consequences. I mean, they need to do something, or else, what is this? The Chicago school to prison pipeline? Like, what's happening here? Get it together. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm sure there are receipts that I collected that I didn't include in here. I'm tired of looking at these people. I'm tired of reading about these people. I'm glad that the mother who was attacked was heavily supported by the community. People came out and gave her a car. She was able to relocate and I believe get her rent paid up for like a year. People were donating to her. So kudos to her for this unfortunate situation turning out to be a blessing to her family. And that's all I got. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to check out my website. I do have
list
a
like
website,
children who like
www.niqueanime.com, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
So outraged in Chicago after video captures a mother and her 9-year-old son being harassed and then badly beaten by grade school children while walking near a school. We talked to two leaders of that Chicago community in just a moment, but first, let's go to Mike Tobin live there with the details. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Parents and frankly, people all over Chicago are now kind of horrified and outraged at this video that's not going viral. It has gone viral, of a mother and a 9-year-old son who were mobbed and beaten by a group of school-age bullies. Now, the video is a bit brutal, so be ready for that. But it shows this mother and the aggressiveness of the kids increasing as Korshwanda Hatter tries to protect her son. Finally, this mob of youngsters started to strike Korshwanda and her 9-year-old son. They were both knocked to the ground, and the beating continued.
Hey, bro, let my homie go. Let my homie go. Let my
She says her son had been bullied at She says her son had been bullied at school for 2 years, and the school did nothing to protect him, so she showed up to walk her kids home. Now, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson did say, he put out a statement on X that he was deeply disturbed and we should not attempt to normalize this type of senseless violence. Chicago police put out a statement saying both victims were transported to Trinity Hospital in serious condition. No one is in custody at this time. The Area 2 detectives are investigating. And Illinois State Senator Willie Preston said this video is a symptom of something that's been going on for a long time, that the kids have not been held accountable and the parents have not been held accountable for the actions of their children. Guys, back to you.
All right. Thanks so much. So our next guests know this family very well. Chicago Councilmember Joseph Williams met with the mom after the attack, and Pastor Corey Brooks, founder of Project Hood, knows the boy who attends his after-school and summer programs. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining the program. Pastor, You know, this is something that you have been working with for years now, trying to stop nonsense like this with our young people. What's going on?
Well, unfortunately, this is the cycle that we continue to see in the city of Chicago, where violence is so rampant and parents are being held unaccountable. And that's the reason why I'm walking across America, trying to get people to wake up in our urban areas so they can understand the magnitude of the issues that we're faced with every single day. Chicago is just a microcosm of what's going on across America. These young people are unruly. They have no moral compass. And we need organizations to really work hard to make sure we change the direction of our neighborhoods. If we're ever going to change the trajectory of our young people, we got to catch them early. We got to continue to do the work. But the tragedy is in Chicago right now, we're facing some devastation that has been going on for years, and we need to get a handle on it.
This is what the mother had to say about this incident. Let's play it.
I'm trying to get justice for my son. They fought my son. They hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair.
We haven't held these kids accountable. We haven't held parents accountable. No mother should be that helpless and be targeted by children inside of our own community.
Councilman, where's the fear and respect? I remember growing up, we were afraid of the neighbors because we knew that they was going to get us, and then our parents was going to get us when we got home as well. None of that respect seems to exist anymore, Councilman.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree. I think we've gone away from that, and we have to get back to those days. I think no mother and child, or children rather, should have to experience something so traumatic. To look at that video and to see you guys replay it, it's a horrifying video. I mean, it shows the disrespect. No child should ever feel comfortable putting their hands on an adult. And I think, as Senator Preston said, and many have said it, is that this has gone on for so long, right? The mother has come to the school and talked about this, and nothing
What
has
is
been
her
done
name?
about it. It had not been addressed. And the thing about it is that, you know, I was glad to be there to be a support to that family and to help them through the process. But this is so much bigger than just that school. This is happening throughout the Chicago public school system. Many children are being bullied, and we have to put measures in place and make sure that those parents' voices are being heard and that those children's voices are being heard. Because if not, this can really overspill into something
Let
even
me
bigger, I believe.
It's so true, Councilman, and it's already spilling into the streets outside of the school. Pastor, I want to get your comments on this repeat offender in Chicago with a lengthy rap sheet. He's accused of setting a woman on fire while they're on the train.
So this is the type of leadership that we have in Chicago. We have children who are being held unaccountable, and we also have criminals who are being set free. Criminals who are being allowed to wreak havoc on the streets of Chicago. That's one of the reasons why we have so much violence. That's one of the reasons why we have so much recidivism. That's one of the reasons why we are experiencing the type of atmosphere of violence that we have in Chicago. These individuals are not being held accountable, and then you have these policies that are being put in place by our legislature and by our government that sometimes help the criminals more so than help the victims. And if we continue to go down this cycle with the leadership that we have in place, we're going to continue to see our community go in a downward spiral. We're going to continue to be the laughing stock of America. We're going to be it may look like we're one of the best cities or voted one of the best cities externally, but internally, we all know the serious issues that we have inside of Chicago, and it all falls and rises on leadership.
Councilman, I'm already over time, but I have to ask you this question. We know how Chicago is run. We know how Illinois is. It's all blue. Is it time to explore something else? Because something is not working, and it's only one side that's in charge right now.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say this. I'll say there's no problem with us being a blue state. I represent that. But what I will say is that we have to make sure we're being intentional and we're putting the resources where we need to put them at. We got to invest into those nonprofits that are on the ground doing the work. We got to make sure we're building more community centers so our children can have someone to play. And we got to put the investment where it needs to go. Some of those things that you're saying are mental health issues. We got to really invest the money and put it into people. And when we see that, we see a greater Chicago, a greater community, and greater people.
I'm all for investment, but I want the bad guys to not be able to go into those centers as well when people are trying to get help. Councilman Pastor, thanks so much for joining the program.
It's hard to watch children circled a mother.